What's up, boys? Today is Thursday, August 29th, and I'm super pumped because we've got another week of college football kicking off tonight. Week 1 of college football starts tonight. Last week was obviously week 0. Now we're at week 1, and we're going to kick it off with the Colorado versus North Dakota State game for you guys. So I'm going to go through some of these props right now in that game and lock in a couple of these. Also throw in a little MLB prop as well. Before we dive in, though, guys, if you are serious about making money this football season, you've got to check out my VIP picks. These are my top plays, the ones I don't share anywhere else. You can grab them at winnable.com/MVP. And here's the deal also, if you sign up on Underdog right now, or actually any of the apps that I'm an affiliate for, so PrizePicks, Chalkboard, Dabble, Sleeper, whatever, I'll put all the codes and links in the description. Sign up on any of those apps with my code. Send me a screenshot at 917-765-5445. And I'm going to hook you guys up with a free month of all my VIP picks, okay? That's a whole month of all my best plays just for signing up. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description, so don't miss out on that. But yeah, let's get into it, boys. So, I think we're going to start right here with Shedeur Sanders. They've got him right now at a 304.5 passing yards line. And honestly, this is a spot that I absolutely love, right? Colorado threw the ball like crazy last year. Nearly 60% of their plays were passes, I think, right? So that would put them in, I'm pretty sure, the top 10 for pass attempts per game. So there's even just more reason, I think, to expect more of the same this season, especially with some of the talent they've brought in. North Dakota State, they're not a bad defensive team, but relative to Colorado, Colorado's offense is just on another level compared to North Dakota State. The Buffs have an implied point total of 35 in this one, right? That means they're expected to get 35 points. So whenever they hit that number last season, Sanders went over this line in literally every single game. Okay, he averaged over 400 passing yards when they had 35. Here's the kicker, too. They're playing at home. Sanders hit this line in 4 of 6 home games last year. That Folsom Field is going to be rocking. I'm expecting him to put on a show. Sanders is going to want to put on a show. Obviously Shedeur, but I'm talking about Dion too. He's going to want his son to show out. You know how flashy he is. We're going to lock this in, boys. Shedeur Sanders over 304.5 passing yards, okay? Another thing to keep in mind, guys, is Colorado's offensive line. Shedeur was sacked more than any other QB in football last season, okay? He was sacked 52 times, okay? Absolutely fucking brutal. They have made some big upgrades this year. I know Dion and that whole roster gets a ton of, crap, but they've made a ton of upgrades this year, including bringing in a 5-star freshman left tackle, Jordan Seaton, and former, the NFL lineman, Phil Lodeholt as the offensive line coach, okay? So, this is going to give Shedeur, I think, a lot more time in the pocket. It's only going to help him rack up those passing yards. Honestly, I think we're looking at a huge game, or at least a big game from him, okay? So like I said, we're locking that one in. Shedeur Sanders over 304.5. All right, now let's take a look at Travis Hunter. He's sitting at 70.5 receiving yards right now, which is a pretty good value. I know he's like 76.5 on Underdog. This is another one I'm going to lock in. Hunter is an absolute beast, as you guys know. He went over this line in 7 of 8 fully healthy games last year, and that was against FBS schools, right? North Dakota State's a solid program, but they do not have the talent to match up with Hunter, okay? He was the number 1 recruit a couple years ago. This line is just way too low also compared to other books. I think we're going to get great value here. So we're locking this one in, guys. Travis Hunter over 70.5. And then, so just to tie these picks together, right? Coach Prime is not the kind of guy that's going to take his foot off the gas. Like, he wants to make a show. He is Showtime. So we've seen how he loves to run up the score. I fully expect him to let Shedeur and Travis just go off in this game. They're looking to build some early Heisman resumes, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them air it out all game long. Shedeur is Deion's kid. Travis is basically his second kid, right? So this is going to be a statement game for Colorado, especially with that new offensive line, giving Shedeur some more time to make plays. And yeah, boys, so we're locking it in. Shedeur Sanders over on his receiving yards. And then, so we got 2 college football props locked in, right? But since those are both from the same team, the same game, PrizePicks is not going to let us lock it in with just these 2. So we've got to mix up something from a different team, different sport, whatever. And they don't have any North Dakota State props. So we're just going to take Omarion Hampton over 99.5 rushing yards of the UNC running back. If you guys want to see my explanation for that, I'm not going to explain it again, but you can check it out in the UNC Minnesota video that I made earlier. But yeah, boys, that's the other one we're going to lock in. So yeah, just to recap, boys, we've got Shedeur Sanders over 304.5 passing yards. Travis Hunter over 76.5 receiving yards, and then Omarion Hampton over 99.5 rush yards. I'm feeling really good about these plays. Colorado is going to come out swinging, like I said. We're going to see a big night from both Sanders and Hunter. If you haven't locked these in yet, now's the time, boys. And again, don't forget to check out my VIP picks at winnable.com/MVP. If you're serious about making money this season, you don't want to miss out. And remember, if you sign up on Underdog or any of these other apps, send me a screenshot, 917-765-5445. You'll get a free month of all my VIP picks. I'm playing a ton of picks throughout the entire season, college and NFL. Tons of 4-mans, tons of 5-mans. It's so much fun, boys. We killed it last season. We're going to do it again. It's a no-brainer. So, all right, guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, drop a comment with your picks for this week. If you're playing something different or if you're playing something in addition to these or whatever, just let me know. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's stack those wins, boys. I will see you in the next video. Peace.